Hey, good morning, family. This is Mental Stimulant, the Divine Empress, coming through to chop it up with you guys for a moment. And I wanted to say, guys and girls, we have to be more selective about who we choose to partner up with, link up with. You know, the times are so different now that it's not just fun and games anymore. Oh, you hook up at the club, meet somebody, you go home, whatever. These things are having much more harsher consequences than I can ever remember. Because I was young, I used to go to the club and all of that stuff, but like the time that we living in, it's not like that. Like, there's so much more at stake than we realize when we link up and partner up with these different people that we don't even know. And I lean heavily on the sexual aspect of the partnership is what I mean, because many of us are familiar with domestic violence, and we know someone or someone close to us has went through it. You will have, and it's not just men, but you will have dudes that like really beat women bad, and it will become a cycle because 9 times out of 10 a woman is scared to leave. She'll deal with stalking, and no matter how much, when she do try to leave, she tell the guy, look, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be abused. Something is mentally off with these people, and it's not just mentally, it's spiritually. They're being manipulated by something greater than what you see in front of your eyes. And it's not just, they have a chemical imbalance, they're psychotic and all of these things. It goes deeper than that. If you're being abused, I ask that you seek help. It's very important that you do so, because there's a chain of events that can happen. The longer that you stay, the more abuse that you take, the harder and harder it's going to be when you just had enough. Because most abusers, they don't change. They change their forms of abuse. Like, for instance, when a guy is beating on a woman, once he get locked up a couple of times and he's learned how to not leave bruises and learn different tactics to inflict his will upon you, that it becomes a situation where it's your word against his, because there's no visible damage. So much so that a lot of them then turn to dark magic, witchcraft, voodoo, all of these things to inflict harm on your life without having to lay a finger on you. And a lot of us don't believe in this stuff. I'm telling you. It does not matter if you believe in it or not. In fact, you're doing yourself a disservice by not seeking understanding. Because, for instance, even if you're protected by God, it all matters on your standing with the Creator. If you're low vibrational, still of the world, and you have no relationship with God, you're very vulnerable. You would think that your hair falling out, your teeth breaking, and all of these different things, you'll begin to think that this is just isolated incidents. When, believe it or not, a lot of times it's not. Not when you have been in abusive situations. It's quite possible that once you leave that person, they're so toxic, so demonic, that they can't let go. They can be in whole other relationships abusing someone else, or sometimes being abused by someone else, because sometimes that happens. It's karma. But they still be so fixated on the fact that the person that they were accustomed to abusing, they had a fixation for abusing, some type of thrill for abusing. Once you get away, that sends them into a deeper spiral, So you have to be aware and protect yourself. Because like I said, even if you have a good standing with God and your vibration is high, because that's your protection. The higher your vibration is, the closer you are to God, the stronger your protection from these things. But if you just go to church sometime on Sundays and you don't attempt to live your life right, you are leaving yourself open to these things. Especially if you're not knowledgeable. Because it's always said, oh, I don't believe in that. If I don't believe in it, I'm not giving it no power. Bullshit. You got people out here getting voodoo dolls, paying good money to get voodoo dolls on you to manipulate your life. And then you wonder why you got a series of bad things that just occur. You start watching the people around you deal with things that people deal with once in a while. It become accustomed. There's someone behind the scenes pulling the strings. 9 times out of 10. And your naivety has got you out back. And not only put yourself in jeopardy, but put those you love in jeopardy. Because if you're unknowledgeable, you can't protect yourself, you can't protect your children. We talking about these people go far as doing death magic on you. And I'm going to be completely honest. I have watched this magic ricochet in my own life. Because even if it does not hit you, it could hit someone close to you, or it could bounce back and hit someone close to the person that sent it. It's going to go somewhere. You cannot put death magic out here and it's just going to absorb in the thin air. No, that's not how that works. Somebody is going to get it. We have to govern ourselves and take this life a little bit more serious. The playing field is so much more different. If you still caught up on party and BS, man, I hate to see the cloud over your head. I hate to see the person you pee off because you tell them to go fuck off. Nowadays, people don't take rejection. You got some of these people that have gotten accustomed to doing magic, dark magic, that they feel like they're above God. It ain't over unless I say it's over. I don't care. I don't care about spiritual laws. I don't care that it goes against God. I don't care. I want. You got women out here that will manipulate a man into being with them, that they know on any given day he wouldn't look twice at her. But people are so insecure, so caught up in themselves, and they got these complexes where they think they can twist people's arms to do what they want. And they really don't see how vile that is. Like, why would you want someone that you have to force? Why not do the work on yourself and be the person that you want? You want to live in your filth and not be up to par, but you want someone of such status that you don't even deserve. So you get these women and say, well, I'm going to make you. All I need to do is get pregnant once and have a baby. Whoop, got him, because now there's a blood tie. And you wondering why this chick is wreaking havoc in your life. She's dysfunctional. She's toxic. She embarrasses you every chance she get. She's loud. She's obnoxious. She teaches your children bad mannerisms. And you sitting around like, how did this happen? She trapped me. No, you trapped yourself. Party and bullshit. Same thing with women. A lot of women get trapped because these dudes need room and board. They're not up to par. So they see a chick that can halfway hold her own by herself, and he say, shit, I'm about to jump on her back. And he lay around your house. He don't bring nothing to it. It's gloomy. Then on top of that, he got the nerve to be cheating on you every chance he get, because these are things that go hand in hand. Forget the fact that you keep a roof over his head. He don't care about that, because soon as you catch him, there's going to be so many different things that take place. We have to stand up and say no. No. Educate ourselves. Gain an understanding so you can protect yourself and your family and stop falling victim to these low vibrational, toxic, nothing ass people. Because they're bums. Looking for someone to leech off of and to attach themselves to, because they don't want to do the work. They want someone to do it for them. Don't be that person. Have a great day, y'all. Peace.